Okay. Let us see here. Making sure the stream is live. Making sure the stream is live. It should be live. Alright, yeah. Catching up here. Let me just pause that so I can see it. Get you guys up here on the side of the screen and we'll start the stream. Nice. Okay. So. Fantastic, yeah. Alright, we are live. We are live. Making sure it's coming up okay and everything. Make sure the sound's working alright. But yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet. I can see it. Good. That's always good to know stream is live. Okay, so today, guys, excuse me, or tonight, I should say, is evening, U.S. time right now where I'm at. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an underwater stream. This is going to be pretty much totally underwater here. Might do some other stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. What I want to do this stream is I want to extend this arch underwater tunnel here out to the Guardian farm over here. So I want to extend this all the way out here, and it's going to be somewhat of a challenge, I think, to do, because this whole process of making floating water is a little bit daunting, a little bit time-consuming, a little bit scary, as sometimes you can have the whole thing collapse in on you. And also we got the Guardian farm out here, not the Guardian farm right there, and then over here another ocean temple. So we got to be careful of that too. Guardians might swim over or something. But it should be good. Should be good. How's it going, Jason? How's it going? Nathan, welcome. That guy, how's it going? F McKinney23, welcome. Welcome back, man. I recognize you. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do today. I got a bunch of water breathing and invisibility and night vision potions, so we can use those to sort of help us out a little bit here. But I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to extend this underwater tunnel to the Guardian farm. Now, we got to be a little careful here. Let's actually go up to the Guardian farm. You got to see what level it's at, because we want to come right out at the mid-level, basically. The mid-level of this farm. So let's get up here. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Could be a thunderstorm soon. You never know. You never know. How's it going, Duckmaster? That beast. How's it going? Alright, so here we are. This is the Guardian farm. So yeah. Let's see what level we're at. We are at level 35. And I'm hoping to have it come up right here. So like right at this block would be like the center block. And then, yeah, basically we have a big hole here. And we walk into the farm like this. That's what our goal is for this stream, to try and get this thing done. At least to this part. I still have a long way to go with this project out here, but I think it should be good. I think it should be good. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this underwater tunnel come all the way out here to the Guardian farm. So this tunnel here, come all the way out here. So let's go ahead and get started here. For some reason, there is a random slime just swimming in the ocean here. How did he even get out here? You see this? This guy real? Let's see if he hits us. Yeah, he's real. He's real. Confirmed to be real. How did he even make it out here? There's not a swamp biome within like 600 blocks of this place. I don't even know. Just maybe oh, you know what happened? You know what happened? He spawned down here. He spawned in this. Let me drink a night vision potion so we can see. There we go. He spawned in this, in this tunnel, and then he rose up to find me. What a clever guy! What a clever guy! That was bizarre. Wow. Just out in the middle. Look at all the slimes up there. Oh, that's awesome. There's a lot of them up there, and I'm not underwater here. I got to get into the actual water. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny. They can't get down here. They're stuck up there. We'll leave them up there. We'll leave them up there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start to make this path here. So we got to clear some of this area out here. And so we're at the Guardian farm is at level 35. I think we're at 33 here. Yeah, 33. So once we get it to about here, so we gotta start heading up a little bit, I think. So we'll go up 1 block, 2 block, and then we'll be at the right level on this last segment. So I think we got about 6 segments here to build, which hopefully won't take too long. I don't think it should. How's it going, Caden 2009? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Haven't missed much yet, camper guy. We just started out. We're extending this underwater tunnel today to the Guardian farm, and then I'll go ahead and do the same thing. We'll extend it out to this ocean monument, and then out to the ice farm too. So that's what we're doing right now. Right. Okay. So let's get started on this. We need to dig out. I think I make this 7 by 11. I'm pretty certain. I hope I'm right on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and start to dig out this area. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 right there. There we go. And then 7 over, which is pretty much the easy part. And then we also have to make this bit on the side here. And so we hope to not have a collapse this time around. I had one collapse earlier today, which when that happens it sets you back pretty significantly, but I think we'll do okay. Alright, we're good there. Yeah, okay, we're good. So let me clear out this area here. We should also get some dark prismarine down here. That would be crucial. There we go. Okay, slime's still up there? Yep, they're still up there. I don't think they're tracking me though. They're just randomly swimming places. I didn't even think about that though. Since this is below 40, we might run into some slimes here. That's okay though. Squid also drop into this thing, so it's not really a big deal. It's kind of a passive squid farm actually, because they fall into it and then they die in it. It's sad. It's so sad. I cry every time. Okay, there we go. We got that done. Just extend this over. Extend this over. Extend this over. And then this out. Get out of here, squid. Dang guy blocking my view. Can't be having that. There we are. Hey Cub, do you know why gravel can be underwater? It's because why the gravel is here? The gravel is here because they changed oceans to be barren, basically. It's like an abyssal plain now. So it's all gravel on the ocean bottom. And yeah, that's basically why it's like this. But we're gonna switch that up a little bit. We're gonna change it to like a coral reef. Some people in the last episode suggested maybe boats of some type, like underwater sunken boats. I was thinking maybe, you know, something crazy, like, you know, maybe like a great white shark versus scuba diving grizzly bear pixel art down here, something like that. Something just absolutely awesome. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, now we got to place down the pillars. Pillar 1, pillar 2, and then cobblestone up like this, and on the opposite side. And then we connect these. We make these prismarine arches. This is probably the most important part of this, because if you don't have these, then if you make a mistake, the whole thing collapses. So yeah, these are pretty important. In case you guys are doing this yourself or something. Just to let you know, because yeah, I've done it with and without these, and without these, it's pretty much impossible. Like I'm gonna make a mistake sometime during the stream. I'm sure of it, and the whole thing will collapse in. You guys will see it. You guys will see it. Defender D5. It's going pretty well, man. It's going pretty well. All right, so now we gotta get this. We gotta block this off, just like this, and hope that we don't get unlucky with the stream here. There we go. So yeah, tonight, guys, we have sort of like a water stream is sort of what I'm calling it, at least. Sort of a different stream. Most streams don't take place under the ocean in Minecraft, but here we are. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Any of you guys ever been to the actual ocean? I've been to the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, and I think that's it. Yeah. Atlantic and Pacific. Been to both oceans in real life. I have to say the Pacific is quite a bit more turbulent than the Atlantic, at least the part I was at. I was in California, and I visited the Pacific. I also got, when I was in California, like when I went to the ocean, I had probably the worst sunburn ever. Like I had like, I don't know if you guys have ever had a sunburn that is like itched really, really bad. Like it's like a, I think it's like a 2nd degree burn actually. But yeah, that's not fun. I learned the value of sunscreen that day. I actually went to Disney World the day after I went to the ocean, and on the log ride, like the water park ride, that is when I started to feel it. And that is not a good time to be feeling it when you have a sunburn that itches really bad, is like sensitive to like the touch. And you're going through a water ride, you get soaked, and so every time you get soaked, it like burns. It was a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. My brother also got sunburned quite a bit, quite badly. And yeah, he was like, man, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. It's getting bad, the sunburn. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. And I went on the water ride, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. We're out of here. So we left right after that. Yeah, that was an interesting experience there with the sunburn at the ocean. What about you guys? Been to the ocean a few times, says the defender rather. How many states have I been to? I've been to over half the states. Dat beast. I've been to I think 27, 28 states. I think. I'm running out of something. Night vision. Yep. Running out of night vision. No worries though. So yeah, I've been around a little bit. Let's see. I want to get this. I'm gonna get another night vision potion and another water breathing, because that makes stuff a lot easier. Water breathing, night vision. There we go. We'll dump off that stuff. We also need to get this wet sponge going on here. Get this into normal sponge once again. I need to also decorate this area. A lot of stuff to do here. Quite a number of things. Water stream tree, yep. Said the Pacific was more turbulent than the Atlantic. At least that's what I found. Like the waves were a little bit more intense. Bigger waves, like for instance, like in California, you can do surfing and stuff. Like on the Atlantic side, you can do like maybe bodyboarding, but that's about it. So I'm just gonna dump these into there. Yeah, those should work. And we're gonna drink up these potions here. There we go. I can see clearly now. Whoops. Oh, there we go. All right. Quick drop, working quite well there. But yeah, I'd say the Pacific is definitely more turbulent. But yeah, I actually went bodyboarding in the Atlantic. I didn't go surfing in the Pacific though. Probably should have done that. I might do that in the future sometime. But yeah, been to 28 states I think in total, or maybe even more than that. So I've done quite a bit of traveling, mostly with just like family and stuff like that. And so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and fill in this roof here now. This is kind of a tricky roof to do, because if I make one mistake here, I'm done, pretty much. So yeah, gotta sort of focus up a little bit here. It's not too bad though. It's not too bad. There we go, and then up one. So we gotta make sure we don't have any ice blocks next to another ice block. So that's easier said than done, actually. There we go. Make sure I don't starve down here. It'd be a terrible thing if I starved in the ocean underwater. I mean, you'd think you'd drown if anything, but starving underwater in the ocean, that is a whole new level of noob right there. Macron24, thanks for following. Also known as Chloe Dodgers from the stream last time on Hypixel. Welcome back, man. Or woman, I don't know. I don't judge. But yeah, welcome back. Whoops, there we go. Get these on there. There we go. Let's see. Water goes in a different direction than in South Carolina. Yeah, in the Atlantic side, like at least in the U.S., you got the Gulf Stream, which makes the water pretty warm. Whereas Pacific is sort of the opposite. You have more of like cold water. So there's actually a pretty big difference in like marine life and stuff like that that's in the ocean on each coast. In California, you got like whales and seals off the coast, and like in Florida and off the coast of the Carolinas and Georgia, you got dolphins and quite a few like fish and jellyfish because of the warm water there. So that's pretty cool, yeah. Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna get up here, and just about done with this side, I think. Only got one more layer to go, and then we put in the sponge. There, here, and there. Okay, I think I got it. I hope I got it. Now we put down the outside here. Make sure this doesn't get messed up. Because like I said, if I make a mistake here, we're done. So if you guys see a mistake from like one section to the next, just let me know. So now we just put ice on top. Up and down. Whoops, there we go. Good thing I got Silk Touch. Thank goodness for Silk Touch. By the way, guys, Silk Touch changing in the next update with the shears. And I'm getting a phone call. Dang it. People calling me all day. I'll have to hold off on that. But yeah. Somebody probably watching the stream called me right now or something. Alright. There we go. Get this down. Back and forth like a zipper right here. I'm like a skier almost. Whoops. Back and forth, side to side. That's one thing I haven't done. I haven't skied in my life. Skiing, I've done a lot of sledding, but no skiing. Let's see here. We need ice on this as well. Yeah. Yep, we're good. Alright, cool. Okay, so, give me one sec here. Let's see. I think we got everything. Just double checking, making sure we got everything secured. We don't want any too high blocks anywhere. Like to be open, to be exposed. But I think we're good. I think we're good. So we can go up now and get the sponge. And yeah, you see, passive squid farm. Got some ink sacs here. There'd just be ink sacs all over the place sometimes. Depends where the squid spawn up there. Sometimes they'll get sucked down. They get sucked down into this whirlpool. And when we make the big whirlpool, which is coming up hopefully next episode, at least the start of it. Yeah, when we make the big whirlpool, we're going to have a ton of squid get sucked into it. It's going to be awesome. Let me read some of the chat here. How's it going, Sir Enderist? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. Cub, you should make a storage area kind of like the warehouse, but can hold more items. Maybe. Maybe. I do have a storage area that's quite big right now. But I don't know. Maybe I make it even bigger. Who knows? I do need, I have found myself needing more storage recently, I will say. There we go. We got 10 of those. This thing needs to come down. This tree. This tree that I left here so eloquently hanging in the air. So we'll burn some more sponges here. I think we might need a few more, so we'll just stay up here for a sec. See what we got in the chests. Might need some more ice quite soon. We'll take that down. Cobblestone wall, can use that. Let's see. I'm just checking to see what all I need, what all I got. Dump some of those off. Some of this stuff we won't need, like all this gravel we probably won't need. I think we're good though. I think we're good. Gonna need some more sponges though. 15 should be good. I say we go for it. I say we go for it. There we are. Very nice. All right. Sweet. Enderist, have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping by. have school tomorrow. That's quite important. Get some rest, man. Have a good day tomorrow. What's the next structure you're going to make? After this, after we get this tunnel done out to the farm here, next structure is going to be another tunnel to the Guardian farm over here, and then probably the whirlpool. So the whirlpool is not going to be seen tonight, definitely. I think we can finish this section tonight out here to the Guardian farm, though. Maybe, depending on how lucky we get with the ice melting. And also, me not misplacing blocks. That would be helpful. But we'll see. Besides this underwater stuff, there's also going to be like a coral reef and stuff. Besides that, we're going to make the prison and the gym next in Zerzera, I think. So that would be the next thing after what we're doing out here. And so those builds will be coming up quite soon. Oh, that's not in the right spot, is it? No, it's not. Right there. Maybe? I get everything? Yeah, we got everything. Nice. Sweet. Alright, so now that we got this area pretty much secure, we can work on lighting it up. And so I think this is the right wall. Yep, this is the right wall. Okay. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, I'm going to place ourselves a sea lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Sea lantern. And then the next one will be on the opposite side. We're good? Okay. Next step, get rid of this stone. So that's what we got to do next here. A lot of stone here. And so yeah, you can tell this is a pretty intensive process, but I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty cool. Let me read some more of the chat here. Let's see. So if you have Silk Touch shears before 1.9, will you still have them? Yeah, I think you will. They will make, I think, the shears able to get cobwebs, so you can still get cobwebs. I don't know if they're going to make it so that Silk Touch only, like Silk Touch shears only can make can get cobwebs, or if they'll just make it so that the regular shear can get cobwebs. I don't know. I kind of hope they keep the Silk Touch part of it. I think that's a pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool thing to have as part of the tools in Minecraft. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. The issue was that Silk Touch on shears wasn't it wasn't taking any durability damage on like grass blocks or you know, podzol or anything like that. So you could basically get infinite grass blocks with shears, which made them pretty powerful. So I think that's why they fixed it. But yeah, if not, I would definitely say enchant Silk Touch shears before 1.9. Because they might be going away. But like I said, we'll see with the next snapshot. It'll be interesting, but yeah, we'll see. I do like the sounds they added, though. The witch sounds are fantastic. The what do you call it? The shield sound is the best. That's the best. Best shield sound ever. Okay, I think we got everything set now, pretty much. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's do this then. Going to put down dark prismarine here and there. There we go. And so we gotta dig from the bottom up now. That's what we gotta do. Let's see. To Victory says you should make a weaponsmith. That's a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna make something like that. We're gonna make a blacksmith shop and house. So weapons, we'll probably incorporate that into the blacksmith forge we're gonna make in Zerzera. So I think that would be a good idea. Let me read some more of the chat. How long does it take to make your underwater tunnel? This one we've been working on for just this section right here for about 15 minutes. So it's about, right now it's about 15 minutes per section. I could probably get it down to 10 if I wasn't reading chat and stuff like that. But I'd say anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes per 11 block section. And you multiply that by how many sections we got here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this here is probably taking maybe 2 hours or so, the whole thing. Maybe longer, maybe a little longer than that. Okay, everything went well in the first one. This is the nerve-wracking part here, because if something goes wrong here, like this, you have to fix it manually. And then do that because water is weird. So yeah, let's try this again. Actually, no. Hang on. Yeah, this is going to be weird, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be weird here. Dang it. Okay. So let's do this. Do that and then break it. So now maybe. Okay, that fixed it. Good. Okay. And then it comes back, and that comes back right there, of course. So, oh, come on. Maybe from the bottom up. This has got to be some. This is not going to work, is it? Maybe. Tell you what. Maybe we do this. And then we fill this in here. Nope, this is not going to work here. Let me just redo the wall. This is what I don't like about water physics in Minecraft. They can be a pain. They can be a huge pain sometimes. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Put this down there. I'm going to go around and replace the first wall again. The whole first wall. It's probably not necessary to do the whole thing, but I think it might be a good idea too. And let's see, we're also going to put this there. There we go. Okay, so let's do that. That's not going to matter over here. This is what we're really worried about right here. Okay, so we got that. Alright, let's try this again. So now if I do this, let's see what happens here. Like I said, these water streams are really finicky. They do cause problems a lot. So like I had to redo this water stream, or all this whole roof here, once already today. So it can be kind of challenging, but yeah, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. This side was okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens if we go this other way. Yep, same thing now. Same thing happens. Alright, let's see. This has to be... Yeah, this has to be like that. Can't have that on the bottom. I'm still trying to figure out why this does this sometimes. I'm not sure. It might be something with... I really don't know what it is, actually. Because this should still go straight down, you'd think. There, now it went straight down. What about this one? Is this one still going to go straight down? Okay, there. There, okay. That works, I guess. But now when I update this... Let's see if let me get these blocks first. So if I update this one here now, this shouldn't come this way, I don't think, first. Okay, there. Yeah. See, sometimes it does, and I don't know why that is. Maybe somebody in the chat will tell me. They know. They know why that is. Because I have no idea why that is. It seems counterintuitive to me, because water should always flow to the lowest point. But I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something there. Yeah, like, see, this is craziness. See, like, this makes no sense. Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, I don't get it. What the heck? So weird. And you can't have that just sit there. I mean, I guess I could have it sit there. But, nah, it's not really worth it to have it sit there. Alright, let's see, maybe we need... Maybe it's something with the way I'm setting up my ceiling here. Oh, you know what it is? It's because this is not here. This should not be here. Well, this is what's causing the issue, though, right? Yeah. So we can actually take out this entire thing. I think it might still be okay. We'll see. Nah, I think I messed up. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me. Let's see. What is your opinion on ISIS? Anonymous declaring war on ISIS. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, anything that can help the fight against ISIS is good, I guess. But yeah, I don't really want to comment too much on politics because people are really divisive on that now, so I'm not really going to comment too much more on that. But yeah, I think it's probably overall a good thing. In general, I'd say. How long am I streaming? Ask John. I'm streaming probably going to be until about 10 o'clock or so. Let's see, we're at 9:21 here now, so probably another 45 minutes, I would say, at least. Yeah, this darn water stream, though. Craziness. You know what it might be? Tell you what. Let's come out another block here. Let's just make this whole thing up like this. This might work. Let's see, we use this. Just cut that off. Because the problem is we can't have this thing coming in like this. Which happens occasionally. And we don't want that. Certainly don't want that. There we go. Okay, there. So maybe we need to cut this off. Cut that off. We'll also cut this off. So maybe this helps here. I know I can do that. Get rid of all these blocks here. And then this here. Okay. Alright. Sweet. Okay, let's see if this works here. I can also do that now. Yeah, okay, that might be the thing to do then. Of course, these water streams don't like to cooperate with me. There we go. Let's try it on this side. It's looking a little weird there. A little bit squirrely. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I guess we'll continue to go down this way, I guess. Just do that. Alright, we'll cross our fingers here, guys. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully this works out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't when it does that weird thing with the water. I think we might have gotten it, though. I think we might have gotten it solved. Get rid of that now. And now we have to go every other block. Just like that. Except on the back here. Don't have to worry about on the back. Are you a fan of the new Purpur blocks? Asked John Del Zappo. And do you plan on incorporating them in some of your builds? Yeah, I do. At first I wasn't a big fan of them. Like, I hated them. Like, they looked too purple. The Purpur blocks look too purple. But now I think they're starting to grow on me. I think they work really well with the new end blocks, the end stone brick. So I am gonna put some purple blocks in the base area, and it's incorporated into some of the builds in Zera too. I don't think it's all bad anymore. I think it's gonna be relatively decent. I still would like some variants. Like I would like a purple dark prismarine like this. I think that would be amazing. And yeah, some other variants of blocks would be nice. Of the purple blocks. But yeah, I do sort of like them now. They grew on me. They definitely grew on me. Let's see. Couple, you be streaming more often. Yeah, I'm gonna try and come up with a schedule. A consistent streaming schedule, like for starting off, like maybe like 1 day a week, 1 or 2 days a week. So I'm hoping to get that out soon, very soon. I want to try and stream probably on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think would probably be the best. But maybe we throw in like a Saturday too, or something like that. But I'm gonna sort of think about it and figure out which day is the best for me and for you guys as well. So yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, I want to definitely stream more consistently. Because right now it's just, you know, willy-nilly. Whenever I feel like streaming, I stream. But yeah, I think I do want to do some streaming because yeah, it's fun. I get to interact with you guys and share some stories and experiences and such. So yeah, it's fun. Okay, here we go. Cross fingers, guys. This is it. If it goes down here, we got to rebuild the whole thing. So hopefully it doesn't. While that's melting, we should go over here. Get the rest of those sponges. Let's see. How come purpur blocks are called purpur blocks? I think it's because I think purpur is actually Swedish for purple, or maybe it's German. I think it's a different language. It's purple in a different language. That is the extent of my knowledge. Otherwise, it sort of sounds to me like a baby saying purple. You know, they're like perp perp, perp perp, like that. So I don't know. I still think they could come up with a better name for it. Really, it's not too bad, but I mean, it does sound like a baby saying it. But here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some trees to plant. By the way, we got a nice map here. Here's the that's the Guardian Farm. So that's that big structure over there. That's the Guardian Farm, and then so basically what we're gonna try to do here is our island is like in this section right here. So we're running this line right here currently over to the Guardian Farm, and then we also wanted to run out sort of like down this way to the ice farm, which is actually right here. You just can't see it because I haven't updated this map recently. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna plant down some trees here because we need some wood, and we'll do another row right there. Need some wood so we can smelt up some sponges here. Dump some of those in there as well. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. I think we're good here. I'm gonna dump off empty bottles right in there. Sweet. Alright, let's see if it collapsed or not. If it didn't collapse, we are good. We should be good. And it didn't collapse yet. That's good. That's good news. Very good news. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the last few ice blocks here and read some chat. I love eggs, lol. I remember you. I do remember you. I love eggs. I think I made a joke about you earlier. Or not earlier, but in a different stream. Let's see. Dat Beast into politics? Nice, man. I too enjoy politics, although it's not... I don't know. On the internet, I'm not really as keen to discuss politics. It's better face-to-face, in my opinion. I've found. Let's see. Why are you on Patron? That's a good question. Patron is like a... I don't know. I see a lot of people on Patron, but... I don't know. I mean, I guess I could set up a Patron. I do have a donation tip stream for this this stream. You can find it by doing the !donate command. That'll give you a link to the donation page. So I do that, but as far as Patron, I haven't really done that yet. No particular reason why, I just haven't gotten around to it. We got one more ice block that has to melt before we can be reasonably confident this will work. It still could fail if I messed up something on one of these water streams, but I think it's good now. I think it's good. Oh, we got 2 more ice blocks. Dang it! Come on, ice. Agonizing wait for ice to melt. Duckmaster have to leave. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. I think I love eggs. I think the joke was something like I love eggs too, lol, or something like that. It wasn't very good. It was not the best joke. I like really corny jokes, like jokes that don't make any sense at all, but I find them funny. Come on, ice block, you can do it. I command you to melt. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. I'm getting nervous. Maybe one of these squids will get sucked in here. Come on, ice block. I'm gonna go ahead and take these first few down here. There it is. It finally melted. Good job, ice block. You did your job. Okay, there we go. Very nice. All right. Now this is it. This is the last part here. This fails. We have to redo it. And so far, so good. Woo, well, my heart's pounding. My heart's pounding, guys. Alright, we'll do this one over here next. And we did it. Hooray! Finally. So that's one section. That only took us like, what? That took us like an hour. 25. Well, it didn't take us an hour. It took us like, what, 35 minutes or so? So then we gotta move on to the next one. Basically is what we gotta do. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and see if I have some trees that have grown, because we're gonna need those sponges for the next section. We could also decorate this section a little bit too. This section needs a little bit of loving. I also like ASDF. Yeah, that's all. That's awesome. Yeah, ASDF. That channel is craziness. That's Tom Ska who runs that channel. Yeah, that's a fun channel. ASDF movie. Yeah, those have been out for a couple years now, I think. And trees are not grown, by the way. Those have been out for a couple years now. I've watched, I think, all of them actually, and they are a hoot. They are hilarious. I highly recommend them. You guys haven't seen the ASDF movies? They're pretty funny. They're only like 4 or 5 minutes long, I think, pretty much, generally speaking. And yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Sun's going down. Doesn't matter. We're gonna be underwater. I'm gonna read some more of the chat. Creeper has been. Beast Mode Cam asks, has my creeper been struck by lightning yet in your creeper farm? Not yet, Beast Mode Cam. Not yet. One of these days, though. One of these days. I'm certain it'll happen. I'm certain it'll happen. It's got to. Law of probabilities. John Del Zeppo says, wish I had a system for mining and collecting monster spawners. That'll make mob grinders easier to make, but it would definitely help with the arena. Yeah, it would make it a lot easier, but unfortunately I don't think they'll ever add that, to be honest with you. I mean, it would be cool. I know some mods can do it, but I know the developers have said, they've said publicly that they weren't going to do that, unfortunately. It makes some sense if you think about it. I mean, it would be a little bit too easy. I mean, if you could just put a whole bunch together. I mean, maybe if they put some restrictions on it, it could work. Like, you can only move some into, like, maybe, like, say, like 5 into a proximity. Because if you could just put like 60 in a big cube or something, that would be a little overpowered and break the game probably. But yeah, I mean, there are mods that do that. I know that. So you could get a mod and do that, but yeah, I don't think they probably would add that, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, it's for good reason. It would make the game way too easy to farm resources. Alright, so we got this section done. How much longer we have to... Yeah, we got... Got a ways to go here. Got a ways to go. Yeah, quite a ways to go. Let me drink some of these potions here. There's a water breathing, and we want night vision as well. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So maybe for this next section, let's see. We gotta go up to. I'm gonna try and plan out how we come out here. So we come out here at the same level, I think, to this point. Same thing on this side. So it's gonna be at that same level. And then maybe here we go up one block here, right there, and then let's say we stay at this level until here. And what level is this? 36. Holy smokes. What am I doing? Way too high. Okay, so this is going to have to go into the ground, actually. Right here, right? 35. Yep, and this is the center right here. So this is going to be the... Yeah, this is going to be it then, right here, basically. Okay. It's going to have to go up rapidly right here then. That's cool. Alright, let's do this. Let me get the F3 off there, apologies. Yeah, let's do this here. So what we're going to do... I'm going to run this down like this. That, and that's going to come, let's see, come up like that, go up here, and then this way. So that's the path we're going to follow right there. So this is going to be like the left-hand side here. Now, around, let's see, around here, we're going to have a branch that goes off this direction. Because what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking we have, so, like I said, this section going to the farm, right? Over here, this part right here, this will go out to the Guardian farm. So it's going to come out like this. So it'll be like right here. Let's see if we can not get too close to the Guardian farm here. Might get jump scared here though. Don't see any oh, there's a Guardian. Yep, there's Guardians. So it's going to come out to about here, and then turn in to the Guardian farm. But then I want it to also come back this way and hook up with the line that's going to branch off here and go out to the ice farm. So it's going to be like, let's see, where did I say? About right here or so. About right there. So it's going to form a big square, basically, in the center. And then I'm thinking we might even clear this out or just make like a huge like coral reef type thing in the middle here. So like you could like circumnavigate the entire coral reef in the center of the build here. I think that'd be amazing. So let's try and plan this out. Let's try and plan out how we're going to make this here. So we're going to need chiseled stone. Thank goodness for water breathing and night vision. These are lifesavers. Plus I got respiration. You see if I take this helmet off, it gets a little bit dimmer. Not much dimmer though. Let's see. Cub, are you going to go on Hypixel again? Asks Macrun24. I will go on Hypixel. Not tonight though. Tonight we're in the Let's Play world. But yeah, we'll do Hypixel again definitely. That was a ton of fun a few days ago. And yeah, we'll definitely do that again. Let's see. Let's see. Has any creeper been struck lately at the Charged Creeper Farm? Ask Beast Mode Cam. I don't believe so. Not recently. I haven't had too many thunderstorms. The one thunderstorm I did have, I was out here underground. And it was cool because I had night vision on. You could look up and see like lightning strikes on the surface of the water. So that was kind of cool. But I haven't had any recent strikes at the Creeper Farm. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right there. And let's see, where's the marker at? Right there. Okay, so this is the section then. So, instead of going out 11 more here, we're going to have a small section like that. Like a connector section. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's just a 7 by 7 square. That's cool. So I'm just sort of laying out the pattern here we're going to go with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And then we'll go 11 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to go all the way out to like here. That's probably 12, but that's fine. Alright, sweet. So then basically what will happen is this will come out here. And also go this way. Yeah, that's cool. So it's gonna make a giant square. What should we call this big square we're gonna have here in the middle, guys? I need some names. I need some names for this square. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Please no jump scares. The static noise is the guardians you hear over at the temple. Let's go visit some of these guys over here. I haven't actually been here yet. Have not been yet in the temple. But once we get this this whole tunnel built, we should be able to just walk in. Let's see, do they see me? They don't see me. We're gonna get jump scared here any minute. I should back up. Otherwise we're gonna get mining fatigue. You know what? Forget it. We'll get mining fatigue. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. They still don't see me. Amazing. I'm not invisible. Still nothing. Why are they not? Oh, there you go. Okay, now they're attacking. Yep. Yeah, so the lasers fire. The Guardians firing their lasers are what you see. Yep, there we go. I'm amazed we didn't get mining fatigue. There should be Guardians in there, Elder Guardians in there. Could be on the opposite side of the temple, though. I think you gotta be within like 50 blocks to get that mining fatigue. And we obviously didn't get it. Well, yeah. That's what's making all the static noise right there, guys. Let's see. Too bad your Let's Play world isn't the Minecraft server. Yeah? Yeah, that would be amazing if it was, I have to say. Yeah, I do know some of the guys from Minecraft. Like, I know Doc somewhat well. He's watched a couple of my videos, and I used to watch his videos quite frequently. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about like the length of the Let's Play world. Right now, currently, there's no plans for me to stop playing in this world. The reason is because, like, I know some people are talking about like starting over for 1.9, or you know, yeah, starting a new world or something like that. But the thing is, like, I think this world's pretty cool right now, but it could be unfreaking believably amazing. And that's what I want it to be. And so I'm not really satisfied with the world yet. So I want to continue building in this world for quite some time still. I think there's still a lot to do. A lot that still needs to be built, and a lot that needs to be done to make this like the best world ever, basically. So yeah. I'm not going to abandon this world, for those of you wondering, for 1.9. This is going to keep going on for quite some time. At least that's my hope. That's my hope for the world. I will definitely like be going out further at some point, probably. Just because I'll have to get the new stuff. Because I'm sure they'll add more structures eventually. Like more, you know, more buildings, like for instance the igloos. I'll have to go out and explore for the igloos and stuff like that. But I think for the most part they do a pretty good job of like keeping stuff available in old worlds. They do a relatively decent job. And of course, you know, new chunks, you can get the new stuff immediately. So I see myself potentially maybe doing like a random jump at some point. Like just moving out into the world. Still coming back to the main part occasionally, but that's like a couple years down the road. So yeah, not too worried about it right now, to be totally honest with you. So let's see here. We're getting this done. This done. Digging in here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Sweet. Got that one done. Tiananmen Square for the for the name of the big square in the center here. That could work. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a square, and Tiananmen Square necessarily is not the best name. It could work. It could work. Although it does have some negative things associated with it, like from the Chinese government. I don't know. I was maybe thinking like something with coral or coral. Hey, coral. Big Bertha. Big Bertha. Square of Serenity. That's cool. Gonna have like an underwater paradise. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that, Maximilian. Good suggestion there. Serenity Square? Square of Serenity, yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. I like that. I like that. Guardian Plaza. Another good one. Yeah. Guardian Plaza. Yeah, that's a cool name. Yeah. Yeah, I'll think about that, guys. Yeah, those are cool names. Square of Serenity. I'm gonna write some of these down. Square of... Let me write these down real quick. Square of Serenity. Guardian Square? Guardian Plaza. That's what it was. Alright, yeah, thanks guys for the suggestions, yeah. Those are some good ones. I have to decide which one I call it. Or what I call it, basically. So yeah. We'll do that soon. Gonna make the arches here. There we go. Making sure this is gonna work. And so we need gravel like that. And I think we should be okay here. Yeah, I think we're alright here. Okay, so we got everything we need for this next section. Might not get all the way to the end here, guys. At least during this stream, but I think we should get this section done at least. Tanks, yeah. I am vicious, no worries. No worries, man. I understand finals can be rather rigorous. When I was in university, I had some pretty tough finals. Oh, squid just died in there. I had some pretty tough finals in like astrophysics and things like that. Basically, I had a final one time. It was a it was a take-home final, and it had 5 questions total on the whole test. And let me tell you, it was rough. It was rough. I ended up passing the class and everything. You know, I got A's. I got an A in the class, but it was a rough final. It took, I think he gave us like 2 weeks to do the final, which was only 5 questions. So that gives you an idea of how difficult it was. So yeah, I know, man. Don't worry about missing the stream or missing any videos. I mean, the videos will still be there when you come back, as will the streams on the second channel. At least when they're on Twitch. So yeah, don't worry about it at all, man. I totally understand. Totally understand. School is much more important. Alright, let's see if I can get this... Whoop, getting sucked in by the water stream. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this done here. Got that. I'm going to put ice on this first one because I always forget to do this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down right now. There we go. And we'll just do the same thing here. We'll just bring this back. Back. Trying to read some of the chat at the same time. Can be a little bit difficult though. Tell me about it, 10th. Oh, 10th grader? Yeah, nice, yeah. So you're probably like in, I'm trying to think like what sort of class you'd be taking. So you'd be taking like, maybe pre-algebra? No, not pre-algebra. Like geometry or probably pre-calculus, actually. Something like that. Or algebra 2 or something. Something like that. Some equivalent of that. Different schools have a lot of different systems. So it's kind of tough to guesstimate. But yeah, I really dug geometry. Like all the proofs and stuff. That was amazing. Like, I probably couldn't do any geometry now. Because I haven't really used it too much. But yeah, I could definitely see it being useful in like a lot of professions like architecture and stuff like that. Personally, I found like pre-calculus and regular algebra to be the most useful. Because they relate to pretty much everything in math in the future. But geometry was really cool. It was like a standalone type thing. But you had like these rigorous proofs like this thing trisects this angle because this. And then that means that you know that this complementary angle does something else. So I found it really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I found it really awesome. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? We want to go up one, I think, here. Yeah. Make these one higher. And we're in the dark. Night vision is now gone. No worries, though. We got respiration on here, so we're not going to drown. At least not very quickly. So we'll keep going here for a second. I'll get a different potion now. I know it can be tough to see at times. Whenever a potion runs out. Let me go and grab one here real quick. Yeah, I'm telling you, passive squid farm, 2 ink sacs again. Dang. Let's see. Read some of the chat here. Beast Mode Cam, talking about finals and stuff, taking pre-algebra slope intercept. Yep, slope intercept line. Yep, that's useful as well for like calculus in the future. Definitely awesome. I gotta say, like a lot of the math classes you take when you're in high school and junior high school, I guess it would be middle school for some people. It really adds up, guys. It really adds up. It pays off if you pay attention in the in those classes. I gotta say, it may seem like it's like really. It may seem like it's really boring and dull at the moment, but once you get into pre-calculus and calculus, you start to see things a lot more clearly, I guess. Let me just drink these potions. And by that I mean you can see like, once you get to like calculus, you can see like how stuff is like derived and like how they came to all the earlier pre-algebra and pre-algebra stuff, which is really cool. At least I thought it was. So yeah, if you guys are wondering if it'll pay off in the end, it definitely does. Definitely does. And I've taken some pretty advanced math courses, like in college. I took differential equations, multivariable calculus. I took matrix theory, math classes, stuff like that. And then also I took some graduate courses in like quantum mechanics and electrodynamics. Well, actually not electrodynamics, electrostatics, I should say. But yeah, it pays off in the end. It's awesome. It's awesome. Like you have to go through the first, like the high school courses to get to the awesome stuff in college. Let's see. Where does this go? This goes here. Trying to not make mistakes on this build here. Gotta focus up. Focus up. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I misplaced. See that? Getting lazy. There we go. And which is the last one? This one. Right here. Yep. Alright, sweet. Alright. Let's see. So now we just got to cover up the sides of this thing here, I think. Actually, I made a mistake. Yep, see? Not paying attention. Not paying attention. That's what happens. This is all wrong. It's all wrong here. Yeah, dang. Wow. I messed this up bad, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Good thing I caught myself before I put the ice down. Otherwise, I would have had a bad time. Just go ahead and take this whole thing down, basically. Dang it. Did somebody call me out on that in the chat? No, people didn't call me out in the chat. Dang it. Let's see. Trying to read some more chat here. If you're good at algebra, you'll be good at programming. Yep, that's true. That is true. Programming requires a lot of math. And if you know programming, you can make games. So you can make like a game like Minecraft, which is amazing. So that's pretty powerful stuff. Yeah, let me just take down this whole thing. My bad. My bad. Dang it. Yeah, this whole thing is wrong. Dang it. Dang it. No worries though. Shouldn't take too long to rebuild it. The reason it was wrong is because we had a too high drop at one point. If you have that, water will come in the side, and then it'll ruin your day. I know because I did it before. Before the last episode, I was trying this out, and it happened to me, and it went went all over my face. Started to drown. But it turned out okay. Alright, there we go. Much better. Alright, let's get this done right here. So we now need, let's see, if this is gonna be here, it's gonna have to go up or down. Let's see, we wanna go down, yeah. Yep, just like this. This is right. This is the way we do it right here. There we go, make sure I got everything. Yep, alright, good. Next layer goes one higher. And then one lower next time around. And then just continue this pattern like this. Let me read some of the chat as well. Do you think you could add a minecart rail to the tunnel? Yeah, I think I'll probably add Splash 2 potions initially. But in case we want to, like, for instance, get the Elder Guardian out of this temple over here, or transport Guardians somewhere, like for a zoo maybe in Zerzera. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If we're going to make a zoo in Zerzera, we can transport them, you know, and put like a temporary minecart in here. So yeah, answer to that question is yes. We will be putting a minecart in here at some point, almost certainly. And also we're making a zoo, so spoilers. Spoilers, at Zerzera we're making a zoo. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool, I think. Let me read some more of the chat. Is your actual job is an astrophysicist? Yes. It sort of was. I did some research on exoplanets using the Spitzer Space Telescope and Kepler Space Telescope. So it kind of was for a little while. I was more of like a research assistant, though. So yeah, it wasn't really technically like my job, but it was like something I had to do to graduate. Like it was a class I took, and you know, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in astronomy and physics. So yeah, I mean, I consider myself pretty much an expert in astronomy. I wouldn't say I know as much as like people you see on like you know, like a science program, like with a bachelor's or PhD, but I think I have pretty much a... I think I know exoplanets better than almost anybody, because like I said, I've done research on them, like how they form, you know, how to detect their atmosphere, how to yeah, determine if it's actually a planet or if it's just a binary star system, classification of planets, classification of exoplanets, which is actually going on right now. It's pretty cool. There's no clear definition of what a planet is outside the solar system. So we've been sort of using the term I've been using the term exoplanet, and other people use like extrasolar planet or something similar, like to describe planets outside the solar system. But there's no real official definition, and the current definition of a planet includes roundness, which you can't really determine at the distance of most exoplanets. So it's kind of interesting. There actually is no current definition to what is an exoplanet. So at the IAU meeting in, I think it's next one's 2018, maybe? Or 2018 or 2017. They're going to have to iron that out and see, basically define what is an exoplanet. Like, how do we determine if it's a planet or if it's a binary star system? Or if it's, you know, like just a satellite. Like, where does the difference, like, what's the difference between a moon and a planet? So it'll be interesting. I think they're gonna have a pretty vigorous debate about that, actually, because astronomers like to get really worked up about their definitions and classifications, and it gets really personal at some point. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see, at least for me. At least for me. Let's see. Libra Chan, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. I think we got this top part now done. I think we got a good solid base here now. Yeah, we're good. Should all work out here, I hope. And this should go up like this. Yeah, we're good now. Just gotta make sure no ice block touches another one. Pretty straightforward. There we go. Side to side to side, left, right, left. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I thought that was on. I heard the Guardian sound and assumed I was being shot. I also saw the particles from my water breathing. Freaking myself out here, guys. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. And we just need to block the sides of this. Just like that. I think that's good. Very nice. On this side, too, we'll block the sides so we don't have anything showing. Sweet. Alright. Gotta go get some more sponges now. Gotta go get some more. Cub, do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Also, do you believe the government is hiding aliens from us? When I think about extraterrestrials, I think... Like, most people think, like, when they think extraterrestrials, they think of, like, E.T. or, like, the Alien movies or something like that. I think it's almost a certainty that bacterial life exists somewhere else. And I also do believe that, like, because there's so many planets out there, like, there's, you know, the famous billions and billions of planets, you know. But there really are, like, an insane number of planets, and they're everywhere in the solar system. Like, for instance, like, just in the last year, we've found, like, more exoplanets this year than we have in all other years combined. So, it's starting to look more and more like there's planets around almost every star. So given the number of planets, I think it's almost certain that life exists somewhere else besides Earth. And yeah. Yeah, it seems almost too good to be. It'd be too good to be true if we were the only life in the universe. There has to be not other people, but other beings in the universe. So yeah, I would say I do believe in extraterrestrials. Do I believe the government's hiding it from us? I don't think so, because it's the government. They are not that great at hiding secrets, to be honest with you. And I don't think they could keep a secret like that under wraps for this long. However, I do think Roswell was a cover-up. I think it was a cover-up for a project called Project Mayhem, which was a project, a top-secret project back in the late 1940s to detect Soviet nuclear weapons tests in the upper atmosphere. So I think they covered up the weather balloon that was trying to detect the Soviet nuclear tests. That was basically looking for those. So I think they did cover that up, but it's not because of aliens. It's because of Project Mayhem. That's my theory, at least. I'm sticking to it. So yeah, now you know. Now you know what I think about Roswell. I've actually been to the Roswell area. Down there, my brother actually goes to school down there. He goes to school in New Mexico. I think I told you guys that on Twitter a few times. I need to get to, what am I doing here? I'm getting wood. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, my brother goes down to school in New Mexico. He is currently studying to be a geologist. So he's up there in the mountains, New Mexican mountains. Likes to go camping and stuff like that. And yeah, I went out to visit him a few times. Pretty nice area out there. Good weather. Nice and dry out there in the desert. I have to say, pretty nice. Pretty nice place to live. There we go. Smelt that up. Wait for those to smelt up. Let me answer a few more questions here. Let's see. Tavish135, what's up, man? How's it going? Hopefully it's going well, man. Let's see. It froze? It froze. It hopefully didn't freeze. Oh, I just froze on my screen. I'm reading the chat. I sometimes do that. Did I have braces as a child? Yes, and it was terrible. Braces are the worst thing ever, man. They're so binding. They're not bad until they tighten the braces, like to move your teeth. It's just torture. Let's be honest with ourselves. So yeah, I did have braces. I think I had them for a couple of years, maybe like 3 or 4 years, maybe. And then you have to wear like a retainer for a period of time after that. So yeah, I did. I think most people, well, maybe not most people do. Maybe about half people do. But yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain. I don't think there's anybody who actually likes braces. I mean, they like the results of braces. You get like straight teeth and whatnot, but like seriously, man, forget braces, right? Just terrible, terrible stuff. You get food caught in them, and you gotta hack the food out. Basically, you gotta take a toothpick or water pick and get the food out. It's bad news. Let's be honest with ourselves. Okay, we got this one done. Let's see. Getting all your teeth pulled out is worse than braces. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. You are right about that. No doubt. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's sort of like a necessary evil to have braces, right? So, I mean, you could, like... You could, have all your teeth pulled out. I mean, that's an option, but I don't think most people want that. I think they'd rather choose the braces. Undergo that for a few years, and then you're pretty much good to go, basically. But you gotta take care of your teeth, too, right? You gotta, like, floss and stuff. Alright, we got that. Got everything? Uno mas? Yes, got it. Okay. Sweet. Take this down. Well, yeah, I think most people don't like the braces, but yeah, you're right. It is worth it in the end, as is most things. Worth it in the end. There we go. Very nice. Okay, and we can now break this wall, right? Yeah. Sweet. All right, we're having our potions wear off soon. So we should make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make some light in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Okay, nice. Very nice. Oh, No, 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 no. It's not bad. It's not bad. We can fix it. Where'd it go? Right there. Woo! Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got there in time. Might not have been able to save that. I'm gonna read some more of the chat here. Keeps freezing. Oh snap! Let me check the. Let me check my settings here. Let's see, it looks all right to me. Let me double check my OBS. There we go. Yeah, it looks okay to me, actually. Okay. I'll keep going here. Got a couple more minutes left on the stream here. And then I'm going to call it night. I'm going to keep working on this, though. Definitely keep working on this throughout most of the night tonight, and then pretty much all day tomorrow. I want to get this done, and also we're going to make a huge whirlpool, which is going to be amazing. The whirlpool project. The whirlpool is going to be, I think it's something like 40 blocks across, I want to say. And it's going to be out in the middle of the ocean, closer to the ice farm than we are now. Should be a pretty awesome project, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a big project, but should be worth it. Should be worth it. Alright, just got a few more blocks to take out, and we can put down the water, or put down the lights here. I think that's pretty much it, basically. How's it going, Striker Payne? How's it going? Do you get any sleep at all? Asked that guy. I do sleep. I don't sleep that much, to be honest with you. I think I got maybe like 4 hours of sleep the other night. And so, yeah. I don't really sleep too terribly often. But I need to get better at that, actually. I need like 8 hours of sleep, pretty much. I think that'd be a good number. Try to get that, at least. See what happens here. Okay, good. No problem so far. There we go. Yeah, so that extra block at the end helps out a lot. Helps out a ton. Okay, and then we'll put down this. Dark Prismarine. There we go. Alright, sweet. So far, so good. Like I said, I always get nervous when doing this because it looks like it shouldn't work, but it does. It does work in the end. There we go. Alright, sweet. That one worked. Nice. The sun is setting as well. So yeah, guys, you guys excited for Christmas coming up? Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up soon. I know I'm getting excited. I got some family coming in from St. Louis, is where most of my family lives. So that should be pretty cool. Actually gonna go ahead and get rid of all this right here. But yeah, I really like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I typically have a pretty big get-together. I got a pretty big family, so like I have probably like 20 cousins or so. Because my my grandma and grandpa, they had a lot of kids, so I got a pretty big family, and there's some characters in it, so it's always entertaining. Oh shoot, not good. Mistake right there. I think we can recover, though. Okay, yeah, we're good. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that is almost everything. We just gotta get rid of this now. Okay, that's it. There we go. I'll just go around the side, collect everything back up. Put down some lighting. Put down some lighting. There we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Come out here. And put down the lighting. There we go. Squid farm! Hooray! Yeah. Passive squid farm right there, guys. Look at him. Is he still in the... Oh, R.I.P. I can't... Let's see if we can save him. Can we save him? Oh, too late. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't save you. Could not save you. Okay, looking good here. Ice starting to melt. Fantastic. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Let's see. Do you have... Cardinal fan family? Actually, I do, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. Chicago Cubs fan. Obviously. From my name, you can probably tell that. But I do have people in my family who are Cardinals fans. Actually, like... more than half. Look at this squid farm. OP squid farm right here. But yeah, I do have a lot of people who are Cardinals fans in my family. So there's a big rivalry. Whenever the Cubs and Cardinals play, you know, we'll have like a big pizza party or whatever. People will come over and people will come over and give each other a hard time. It's good fun. It's good fun. Let's see here. It's still melting. That's good. No collapses so far. Fingers crossed. Have you ever played Pocket Edition? They just added basic redstone. Asked Tavish. I have played Pocket Edition. At first I couldn't really play it because I had a terrible phone, but I got a new phone. I got the G3 now, LG G3. That plays it pretty well. I have played it a little bit, but not very much because I don't like the controls. I think I got really used to the PC controls. Like, I mean, the crafting grid and everything. Like, the mobile edition doesn't have the crafting grid, which really hurts it, I think. But I don't know how you... Like, it's necessary for it, but I really don't like it. I don't like the crafting system. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty good, yeah. It runs really well. And I do play it sometimes when when I have some free time. I'm gonna move this down there. Facilitate the melting here a little bit. Our stuff, everything's going well down here. Okay. Good deal. I'm gonna drop off a few things down this way. And this, and this, and this. Yeah, look at all these ink sacs I got here, guys. Insane number of ink sacs. Insane. Alright, so if this works, and we have this section complete, I say we go scope out the Guardian farm over there for a little bit, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Go scope out the Guardian farm real quick, just for a few minutes. We'll see. Dragon Alex says, I love redstone. Me too, man. Me too. Best part of the game for me. I think if you don't know at least like basic redstone, like the lever and just the redstone dust, you can do a lot with just that, even if you just know the basics. But yeah, redstone for me is like half the game, basically. I would say, if not more. If not more. Alright, we got melting going on now. Man, melting crazy fast now. Global warming up in here, man. Any slimes left? Doesn't look like it. Let's go up and take a look at where we're at. Yeah, we got a sizable chunk of this done now. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It's gonna look amazing once we're done though, guys. We're gonna have a big square area here. Fill it with some coral and stuff. We'll have maybe some shipwrecks on the sides, stuff like that. Shipwrecks with like treasure in them and stuff. That'd be cool. I love the fact that you can come into this thing from the top. It's really neat. It's really neat. Alright, we got one more block here. How many more blocks? Is that it? One block there just went away. This is it, the last block, I think. I'm gonna start taking stuff down in anticipation of this working. For the second time. No collapses so far, that's good. I think I finally started to like get it down to where I can do these a lot quicker. Still got that one ice block though. This might be the step that takes the longest. I'm not really certain. Let's see, another sneaking print. Yeah, they also added bunnies. Yeah, Tavish is right. They added bunnies to Pocket Edition, which is going to be nice. Yep, new bunnies ported to 1.9. Yep. Got the small bunnies now. I like it, though. I like the change they made to bunnies. They're going to be a lot smaller and a lot faster. You can also get a lot more rabbit's feet. So that's going to be good. Come on, ice block. God dang it. Can I move this over one? I could. It has enough light, though. It can melt. I'm going to get rid of some of these down here. It doesn't want to melt. It's a stubborn ice block. Stubborn ice block. Okay, let's do this. Now melt. Come on, thing. It's a random tick update that has to happen for these things to melt. Maybe if we stare at it. Stare into the soul of the ice, it'll melt. Stare into the soul of the ice. Yes. Yes. Speaking of staring into people's souls, are you guys excited for the new Star Wars movie coming out? The Force Awakens? The title itself has got me pretty excited. I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually thought about playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. Or I should say as well, not Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront, there we go. On the main channel. I don't know if you guys would be interested in something like that. I know there's like, you can be like the, there's a bunch of different like missions you can go on in Star Wars Battlefront. You can of course play multiplayer, single player, whatever. So yeah, that's something I might do on the main channel. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, but I'd say I'm like a casual fan of Star Wars. Like I know some of the stuff, like I know like X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Rebels, the Empire, etc. Han Solo, Leia, Luke, you know, the basics. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Star Wars movie. Gotta say. Let's see. Alright. SRV, have a good night, man. Hope you have a good night. And yeah, guys, I think that's going to be pretty much it for me for the stream. We got 2 sections done. I mean, it does take quite a while to do the do these sections, and I got to get some more sponge from the furnace up there. I think what we should do right now, though, I think we should go check out this temple. Just check out the layout of it. So I'm going to get a water breathing potion and a night vision potion, which I don't have, apparently. And also invisibility. We're going stealth on this one, guys. We're going stealth on this one. I want to see what's in there. I want to see if there's an Elder Guardian, more specifically. So we're going to have underwater breathing, night vision, and what's the other one? Invisibility. Yeah, invisibility, night vision, and underwater breathing. If I can find a night vision potion. I should have, maybe, put in one of these chests. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's actually leave... Let's leave our armor behind. I'm going to put this in the ender chest, actually. And we'll also leave the bow in there. Tell you what, we'll just dump off everything we couldn't possibly need. It would be nice to have a milk bucket as well, but should be okay. We also need a torch or a bucket. Bucket would probably be best. Let's see. Bucket. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's go explore this temple here, guys. We're gonna see... This is the first time I've ever been in this temple, so I got no idea what to expect here. I'm gonna take our boat out there. Alright, there we go. All of our effects are now applied. Gonna bump these off. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Let's see. When will the update come out? Minecraft 1.9, I'm guessing December 3rd. That's just a guess, though. Could be like the 10th. I would say definitely before Christmas, though. I'd be really surprised if it was after Christmas. Alright, we're here. You should not be able to see me. Totally stealth incognito with the invisibility. Okay, let's go in and see. I have not seen an Elder Guardian thing yet. An Elder Guardian jump scare yet. Let's see what we got. We got any sponge here? No sponge in this room. Go into the main room. I don't even know we're here. I don't even know we're here. Oh, yep. Okay, Elder Guardian confirmed. Good to know. So there is at least one in here. Let's see, let's get out this way. We gotta check the time, make sure we don't drown in here. Very tense. Very tense. Okay, not much in there. It's possible that... Let's see, it's possible not all these rooms are connected. Maybe we have to go up and then over. I haven't seen the Guardian, the Elder Guardian yet. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. One Elder Guardian right there. How much time we got left? We got 6 minutes left on this. So there's at least one of them in here. Good to know. Good to know. Hopefully my potion doesn't wear off unexpectedly, because we'd be dead. Yeah, I got no boots. I got no armor on right now. So even if they could see boots, it wouldn't make a difference. I'm gonna head this way. Watch me get lost in here. And then just die. R.I.P. Let's see how many there are in here. Maybe we can find another one. Another Elder Guardian. Let's see, looks like there might be something down here. Anything? No, okay, we already been in there then. That goes back to the main room. This is a dead end here. Let's try the upper part here. All these are kind of different. They have different layouts. Oh, here we go. This leads to the back. There's probably another Guardian in here, I'm guessing. Maybe not, though. Never know. I haven't seen any sponge. Yeah, there's typically another Guardian here, but no Guardian here. That's interesting. Okay, how much we got? We got 4 minutes left. Any Guardian? Yep. Okay, there's the second Guardian. So there's at least two. Again, this is just a primary survey of the area. And there's probably one at the top, too. So I think there are 3 Guardians. Like at the very top room. So he's sort of sealed off from the other Guardians. Let me eat something here real quick. I don't know if they'll see me eating this. Yeah, he's looking right at me. Don't kill me, guy. Alright, we should head out. We should head out. How much time we got left? We got 3 minutes to get out of here. Yeah, those Guardians are pretty big. Definitely. Definitely big. I wish they'd add more to this part in the middle here. I got mining fatigue, but there's gold behind these. Should add more to that. Alright, now how do I get out? This is the key. I have forgotten the way out. Dang it. Why, Cub? Why do you do this to yourself? I should have been keeping like a track. Like, oh, here, maybe this way? I don't even know, guys. We might die here. We very well might die here. Don't look directly at the bugs. Let's see. It was close to this, wasn't it? Is it this way? This the way out? Nope, that's not the way out. I don't think. Dang it. Oh, yeah, it is. Haha! Look at me stumbling upon the exit. Very nice. Okay. We made it. We survived. Somehow our boat has drifted a mile away. Well, yeah, that's the underwater monument. We'll be doing some stuff with that. Making the line over there, over that direction, coming to the back. Look at me with the mining fatigue. Super slow-mo. Slow motion. I just destroyed the boat. Dang it. Gotta go get it again. Dang nabbit. There we go. Okay, so that's the ocean mining we're going to be working with. We're going to make the path go into the back of it. Make the big square here, like I said, and then, yeah, make this area pretty sweet with the big whirlpool out this direction, probably. Along with the path that goes down to the ice farm. All underwater, by the way. So, that's going to be pretty cool, guys. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call that a stream for now. Let's see if this boat dock still works. Unfortunately, with this boat dock up here, once again, still in the slow-mo. With this boat dock up here, I don't think this will work in 1.9, so I'll have to come up with a new design for the boat dock. But let's just see if this works. Nope, didn't work anyway, because of lag. I think the boat broke, actually. Yeah, I think it broke. I'm hoping that this part of it does still work, though, where it comes out of the ground. Really hoping that stays in. I haven't tested it yet, though, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call that a stream for tonight. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Like I said, watch the channel. I'm going to have a channel update video soon. Basically trying to get more of a schedule down. Similar to like the Tuesday, Saturday schedule I got for the Let's Play.